Okay, hi, my name's George de Jong. I live in Zimbabwe. My middle name is George. I mention my middle name because that's the name I write under, George de Jong. And I'm going to tell you about my second book. My first book was published in March in South Africa. It's called Running Dogs and Rose's Children. It's a memoir about life as a family man, as a farmer in Zimbabwe. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and it'll also make you angry. But enough of that. On to my second book, which will be published, would be available in a bookshop near you in September, and on Amazon, etc., etc. The book is called Cape Town to Kilimanjaro, the Third World as Seen from the Saddle. And it's about my my midlife crisis. For my midlife crisis, I was rather keen on a Harley Davidson and maybe growing a ponytail. But my wife Jenny, she put a big line through the Harley Davidson, and pattern baldness doesn't allow me a ponytail. So I settled for a blue mountain bike instead. The guy at the bike shop told me, all you need for an adventure is a mountain bike. And boy did he get that right. What he didn't tell me was to beware of the guy with the bucket list. So I joined a social riding group. A Sunday morning we'd huff and puff around the Missouri Valley. And I ride at the back of the group because mostly everyone else rides faster than me. And the chap with the bucket list, the dreaded bucket list, sidled up to me. And he said, hey, how about you ride to Cape Town with me? The Cape Town bit escaped me because I've laboured breathing. So I said, sure, no problem, I'll ride with you. He made me pinky swear there and then. Pinky swear is like a blood oath, just more hardcore. So all that was left is 3,186 kilometers on my bike, and telling my wife Jenny she was going camping for 30 days. Because I have more reverse gears than an Italian war tank, I told Bruce, the guy with the bucket list, better we ride for a cause. So we decided we'd raise money and awareness for Zimbabwe's pensioners, going through their second bout of hyperinflation in 10 years. Left with nothing after 40 years of economic stupid. So, yeah, we set the course, an epic course for an epic tour, and we set about plotting our route. We decided we'd like to ride on roads less travelled. It sounded quite quaint. And we found a town in the Northern Cape called Hot as Hell. And we thought it would be quite cool to be able to say that we rode through Hot as Hell. And it was, even though it was 40 degrees when we got there. Aptly named Hot as Hell. It's in the Kalahari Desert. 4 of us rode, and we had fun, we did good, and we did epic. We did epic in spades. Through the Kalahari, we rode over the Cedarburg Mountains. I barely laughed with my buddy because his stretcher was longer than his tent, and he worried that the lions in the Kalahari would eat his feet. We got to Cape Town, having raised $71,000 for our cause, and patted ourselves on the back. Job well done, we thought. Got back to Harare, and my friends cussed me for choosing a downhill destination. So we did it again. Another best adventure ever, but this time we chose a pointy mountain, an uphill mountain, Kilimanjaro, the world's highest freestanding mountain. We rode from Harare to Kilimanjaro. This time we were 10 up in our riding group. We invited friends from all over the world to come and join us. And the brotherhood of the bike is a wonderful thing. We formed bond over campfires and belly laughing. That bond will last forever. Another best ever adventure. We camped in Mukumbura, once the world's largest minefield. We rode up the length of Lake Malawi. We nearly froze to death on a mountain in the south of Tanzania. We laughed some more when I endured near death by intravenous antibiotics after infection in my hand. Almost lost my finger through amputation. Got to the mountain and we couldn't see the thing. We'd ridden 3,000 kilometers, we couldn't see the thing. It was shrouded in clouds. That's like riding 3,000 kilometers to go and watch a movie and a guy with a big head sits in front of you. You can't see the screen. But after 2 days, we got up close and personal with the mountain. Took us 5 days to get up the top. And we learnt what officially miserable is all about. Minus 15 degrees, eating Diamox, an altitude sickness pill. That also leads to frequent urination. I weed every 10 minutes. I weed beers on that mountain I haven't drunk yet. But to stand up on top of Kilimanjaro looking down over Africa for miles and miles, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, that sunrise. While I was up on the mountain, Jenny found an epic way to bring our epic tour to a close. She discovered that Land Rover Discoveries were inflammable. Our brand new silver shiny support vehicle went up in flames, and we're not sure why, but from shiny to dust, to ashes in 5 minutes. But we raised 100,000 US for our pensioners, and the Land Rover was insured. So all good. And we love doing this. We're old guys proving that you're never too old to do epic. And watch this space for my next adventure. Cheers. Enjoy. Thanks.